Okay, and we are back. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. It's me, it's M.D.Tenebris. I'm back again to bring you some more mediocre gaming. Below me on the screen, there are two links. There is a red link that is to my YouTube channel. That is the M.D.Tenebris Gaming YouTube channel. If you like what you see today, feel free to go and check out the whole back catalog. It is all there. There's some Polytopia videos. There's a lot of Pokemon videos. There's decks galore. So you can like, you can subscribe. If you click the bell, it will let you know when there are new videos available. The purple link is to my Twitch. It's where I am now. I'm here every Saturday at 2 p.m. and every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. as well as outside of those times. If you want to come, join the chat, talk to me live, hang out, discuss the decks or games or whatever, feel free to do it here. There is also in the information box a link to a Discord channel if you want to get me offline, discuss anything in general, help me build decks, get stream announcements. That is the place to do it. So, without further ado, let's get into the deck of the day. So the card that we're working with today is the Roaring Moon card. This is basically the exact opposite of the card that I had on the last video, which is the Iron Thorns video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good deck. It's a very good card. Very, very good card. So this card, this is pretty sick. It's pretty sick. It takes a little setting up, right? So it's Roaring Moon. It's Ancient. Vengeance Fletching. This attack does 10 more damage for each Ancient card in your discard pile. 70 plus 10. Well, that's your bread and butter, right? Basically, you're going to be discarding a ton of Ancient cards in your deck to get your discard pile nice and beefy so that when you hit with this, you can do like 240, 250 damage, and it's a single price card, which makes that nice. You also have a Speed Wing here for 4 energy for 120 damage. I do not think I have ever used that because this is a very low energy deck that I've put together. So let us see what else is in this madness. All right, we have your draw engine, the Radiant Greninja. With the Concealed Cards ability, you must discard an energy from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. So that's the idea. That's why this guy's in here. We have no water energy in here. Radiant Greninja is to get 1 energy into the discard pile and 2, get some draw, right? We also have in here Flutter Mane with the Midnight Fluttering ability. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon has no abilities except for Midnight Fluttering. So you basically stop whatever your opponent's active Pokemon's ability is from operating, which is very nice. If they have a Charizard EX, for instance, it cannot use its ability. If it has an Arceus V-Star or any V-Star Pokemon, they can't use an ability if their V-Star move is an ability, in fact. So very kind of useful. It's also an Ancient card. A lot of the Pokemon we have in here, aside from this Radiant Greninja, are in fact Ancient cards because the Ancient cards, similar to the future cards from the stream, from last week's stream, last video stream, they synergize with each other as well. So what else do we have in here? We have the Koraidon, the Ancient Koraidon. Primordial Beatdown. This attack does 30 damage for each of your Ancient Pokemon in play. So the idea is you're trying to get a bunch of your Roaring Moon and your Koraidon and your Flutter Mane into play. With the Radiant Greninja on your bench, you are doing 150 damage for 2 energy. If you don't have the Radiant Greninja, if you have all Ancient Pokemon, you're doing 180 damage for 2 energy, which is quite a nice amount. This is trying to be a single prize card deck. However, we did run into a problem while I was building this deck. I realized because of how many Ancient cards we have in here, this damage caps out. The scaling damage caps out. You never really are going to have the opportunity to have too much because of how many cards you need in a deck, right? So we do have the Roaring Moon EX in here because the Frenzied Gouging will permit us to do as much damage as we would like. That was kind of necessary, I found, because if you're hitting, even though it's a single prize card deck, if you're hitting for 240 damage, you already A, have a bunch of Ancient Pokemon in your discard pile, meaning your deck is very thin at this point, and B, it's still going to take 2 shots to take out Charizard EX or Meowscarada EX or any of these stage 2 300 and plus HP Pokemon. So that's why we have the Roaring Moon EX in here. It does destabilize it from your standard single prize card deck to something where someone could potentially, with a boss's orders or an escape rope or the counter catcher, they could take 2 prize cards, which would make it very difficult. What else do we have in here? So we have this Ancient card, the Awakening Drum, draw a card for each of your Ancient Pokemon in play. This synergizes very nicely with the Koraidon's move. We have the Dark Patch in here. We have Earthen Vessel. But the Ancient cards that really build this deck together, we've got the Ancient Booster here, right? So you give your Pokemon 60 HP and it recovers from any special conditions, which is kind of nice. Professor Sada's Vitality. Choose up to 2 of your ancient Pokemon and attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to each of them. If you attach any energy in this way, draw 3 cards. So that's really nice. The idea is you discard the energy with Greninja. You use Professor Sada's Vitality to put those energy back onto your Pokemon. And you also get to draw 3 cards in the meantime. We also have the Explorer's Guidance in here, another ancient card. Look at the top 6 cards of your deck and put 2 of them into your hand. Discard the other cards. So this is a nice way of filling up your discard pile with ancient cards. We also have in the PokéStop to help us discard even more cards, because the idea is you're discarding your own deck with this. You're going through, you're getting rid of all your Flutter Mane, a ton of Koraidon, a ton of all of these other ones. You're using your Earthen Vessels to grab cards. All of these ancient cards are going to end up in your discard pile. It's all going to power up your Roaring Moon. So we have to have stuff to get out of the discard pile. We have the Pal Pad to help us get more cards out of the discard pile. We have the Super Rod in order to shuffle energy back into the deck, in order to shuffle Pokemon that we might need back into the deck, or just in general to fill the deck out. I have come to the end of a couple of games while testing this out where I only have like 5 or 6 cards left, and using these cards to help replenish the deck is actually very effective once you have that damage stacked up for your Roaring Moon. We also have Trekking Shoes in here. This is our second draw engine. This is what we're going to be using to help discard cards as well as go through and grab other stuff. And the Ultra Ball is also great for discarding stuff in your hand. So that's it. It's a dual Dark Fighting Energy deck because the Koraidon needs 1 Fighting Energy for that move. Ideally, you start with the Flutter Mane. You're given the opportunity to build out your bench full of Koraidon and Roaring Moon. You get the Koraidon into position first, so you're hitting for 150 damage while you stack up ancient cards in your discard pile for the Roaring Moon. And then you come in at the end with the Roaring Moon, and you'd like to hit hard. The nice thing about this, we do also have 2 bosses orders in here, because at the end of the game, you're going to want to be using those. This is why we also have Pal Pad in here, in case the bosses orders get discarded by accident or something like that. Because having the boss's orders at the end of the game when your Roaring Moon is fully leveled up allows you to really pick between 200 HP, 240 HP Pokemon versus those 300 to 330 HP Stage 2 EXs that do exist now. So that's the deck in a nutshell. That's what we're working with. So let's go take it for a spin. Let's go see how it goes. Yeah, this is actually kind of a cool deck. A lot of thinking. When you lose, you know exactly where you lost. It'll be like one move you made wrong, and you'll be like, I knew it. It was that one thing. I did it wrong. That sucks. So, going up against Luisovsky, 12. They won the coin flip, flipped tails, so they are going to go first this game. We're going to see what the opening hand brings. We start with the Roaring Moon. Not pumped about that. It is okay. We do start with a base of 70 damage, and then we build up from there. Explorer's Guidance is very nice. So we're going to be able to use this on our first turn because we're going second. The nice thing is both the future and the ancient decks are single evolution decks. Like, they do not evolve past the first stage. Or stage 0 even, whatever. So, doing double damage, which is great, as well as, ooh, we're going up against a future deck. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Very exciting. Yeah, none of the Pokemon in the future or the ancient decks evolve, which is super sweet. Really speeds up the game. There's a ton of really good future cards as well. If you want to see my past video, the Iron Thorns video, I just put that up. That is a sick future deck. I think I went 6 and 1 or 2 on the day with that deck. The Iron Thorn cards is really cool, but there's a bunch of different versions of it. This, because the Iron Crown adds 20 more for each one, so he's got an extra 40 damage on it right now. So the Miraidon itself is doing 80 damage for 1 energy, which is nuts. But on top of that, you throw like an Iron Hands in there, and the Iron Crown buffs that as well. So it's a really interesting one. Town Store. Do I want to grab anything right now? No. I think I'm gonna go Artazon. Start filling out my bench. Get rid of the Town Store because their deck is far more reliant on the future booster capsules than mine is on the ancient booster capsules. What cards do I want to take? What do we have? What do we have here? We need another Dark Energy. I have another Explorer's Guidance. Boss's Orders maybe. And do we want the Nest Ball? Maybe I'll go for... I'll go for Nest Ball. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Alright, Nest Ball. What are we going to grab? Do we want the Flutter Mane? We want the Greninja. There we go. There we go. Get the draw engine up and running. Get rid of the fighting energy. Grab ourselves that. And we can actually use the Awakening Drum. Draw a card for each of your ancient Pokemon in play. We would get 2 more cards. I don't know if I want to do that. There's nothing I can really do right now with it. And how many energies do we have in here? We have 3. So we can use Professor Sada's Vitality to load these guys up next turn. So I'm going to end the turn there. Getting rid of the town store slows down their access to the future booster capsules, which makes them a very flexible team. It makes it very hard to keep one Pokemon in the active spot for this deck because they can retreat for free. We're going to see if we can pull it off. So what are we doing right now? We have 2 ancient cards in here, which is an extra 20 damage. So we're doing 90 damage right now. We're going to use the Professor Sada's Vitality next turn, I think. And the Awakening Drum. Because Professor Sada's Vitality allows us to apply energy from the discard pile. And then we draw 3 cards on top of that, which is kind of nuts. Oh, there goes all of those cards. Never mind. We'll see what we get. What's coming? What's coming? Okay, not very great. We do have the PokéStop. We have the Ancient Booster Capsule. We did get a Dark Energy. So I will be able to attack with the Roaring Moon. But he got rid of all of the ancient cards that I was going to use. This is such a fucking pain. So this is actually a Miraidon deck. Miraidon EX deck. Combined with the Iron Crown. Over my Iron Thorns deck was more electric. This is a dragon, going to be a dragon type deck. And they have grass energy as well, so I'm guessing they also have the Virizion, the Iron Leaves. Yeah, peak acceleration's insane because you basically use it and you get to put 2 energy on and you stack up the damage with the Iron Crown. A Flutter Mane. Okay, so we got the Flutter Mane. I'm going to go Artazon as well. And we're going to grab ourselves another Koraidon, I think, perhaps, maybe. We're going to go PokéStop, I think. Ooh, perfect. All right, we're going to go Earthen Vessel here. We're going to get rid of the Ancient Booster. Yeah. Grab a Fighting and a Dark. Perfect. Use this on one of the Darks. Because we still don't have... He just shuffled all our Professor Sada's Vitality. So we can get these back from the discard pile, no problem. And then use the Greninja. Another Koraidon. We'll put the Koraidon down. Put the Dark Energy on him. We do have a switch, actually. We could start loading up... do we have any supporter cards in here that we want? Wait, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 50 extra damage. So we should be able to take... Yeah, we can take this Miraidon out. Very nice. We do have Boss's Orders as well. I could move this guy in and hit this guy and potentially get the 2 prizers if they don't have a switch for it. I think I'm just gonna go quick, and I'm gonna just take the 1 prize card for the Miraidon. And we'll see. I'm guessing, yeah, they put it on there. Okay, we got 1 prize card here. Got another Roaring Moon. Nice. So, problem is we don't have another Pokemon set up, so I think we're gonna have to sacrifice the Flutter Mane. while we get the Koraidon set up, because we did not find the Professor Sada's Vitality. Oh, there's an Iono. Wow, this is annoying as fuck. I really hate when people play a lot of Ionos because it just like fucks up your flow. You have an idea of what you have in your hand and what the options are for your deck, and then it's like you have to just start again. It's just such a fucking pain. I'm not the biggest fan of cards that disrupt your opponent's hand. But that's just me. That's just me. Man, the Marnie stage was so unpleasant. So we actually have a Professor Sada's Vitality now, but we do not have an energy. I'm taking a big risk putting this guy up, actually. We're gonna go Trekking Shoes here. No, I would really like to find an energy. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me right now? Okay, we're gonna maybe draw it with the Professor Sada's Vitality. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like that. Oof, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 3 left in the deck. There should be another fighting energy. I'm not gonna find it though. That's really disappointing. These Ionos are coming at the worst fucking times. Interesting. Oh, we got the Earthen Vessel, so I am actually gonna get it. That's fantastic. We're gonna get rid of an Ancient Booster Capsule here. We're gonna grab a Fighting and a Dark Energy. I think that's the last energies in the deck, so we're gonna put Fighting on you. We're gonna put you on the bench. We're gonna Dark Patch a Dark Energy onto you. Fantastic. I could draw 2 more cards with the Radiant Greninja. We'll use Trekking Shoes first. Do I want a Flutter Mane? No. We'll put that in the discard pile. Power up our thing. I could Super Rod. I really don't need to though. And this guy is gonna do 150 damage because we have the Greninja in play. Can't use the boss's orders, so how much is he doing? 60 or 220? 140. This is only gonna add 60. This will give us 200. But it won't block the Cyber Drive. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack. We'll get the 150 on. Fortunately, he has several 2-prize cards. This Iron Hands is incredibly vulnerable right now. We're probably gonna swap in for that with the boss's orders. And how much damage am I doing right now with the Ancients? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're doing 170 damage. So if we swap the Iron Hands in, I'm seeing 1, 2 future booster capsules. So they might have 3. So they'll have 1 more in the deck. Don't know if they have it. They're going for it. I'm guessing that's to go grab it, which means we're not going to be able to boss's orders this guy in, unfortunately. Oh, okay. I like it. I like it a lot. So, potentially still can boss's orders in for the Iron Hands. Unfortunately. Oh, thank you. No energy. Perfect. He's got a big retreat cost. So, ideally, we're going to bosses for this Iron Hands. He's going to take out the Koraidon, no problem. I'm going to put the Roaring Moon in with the energy and hit the Iron Hands for 170. And then... You see, the problem is we have so few fighting energies. They're all attached. Yeah, you see it's doing 260 because it's got the extra 40 damage from the, If he gets this into the starting spot instead, then he can put energy on the Iron Hands, no problem. If I take this out, then he can just play the Miraidon next. And get the energy on the Iron Hands. So I think I am going to try with the boss's orders. Ooh, very tasty. Yeah, we're gonna play Roaring Moon. We're gonna put the energy on here. I'm gonna go boss's orders for this Iron Hands. Now that he has the experience share on it, he can't attach the tool, so he does need all the energy. We got a switch. It's pretty nice. And I'm actually gonna ancient booster this guy. Do I want a super rod? Because I'm kind of out of energy now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have the Professor Sada's Vitality. So unless they Iono, I should be okay. I'm just going to attack. You see, we're up at 190 now. So gradually, as we get more of these ancient cards into the discard pile, we're going to be doing more and more damage. This deck can get up to like 240, but like it takes some finesse. Notice, like, I've got 11 cards left in my deck, and I have 5 prized cards left, so. Interesting. So no switch, though. That's not, they didn't get a switch. So hopefully I could take this guy out. And then I don't have to worry about him, and then they would have to play this guy. Perfect. Got a Flutter Mane. We're gonna go Professor Sada's Vitality here. We're gonna go for we're gonna go Dark on you, and I think Fighting on you. I'd like to have one fully set up, and we get to draw 3 cards. Fantastic. We have a Pal Pad as well, so we can get our boss's orders back, actually. Fucking right, dude. Perfect. You really like the boss's orders at the end of the game to, like, mix around. It's not as effective against this deck, but it will be in future. So we're going to hit this guy for 200 damage. I could actually switch in for the Koraidon, who's doing 150, is a little less valuable than this guy. Maybe we'll do that. Switch in for the Koraidon. And I'll put this on him. If he gets knocked out, then it's in the discard pile, which is great. 150. We're gonna take out the Iron Hands. Wunderbar. And is this weak to? This isn't weak to fighting, is it? I think it is weak to fighting, but that's a fixed number. I'm not sure if it. I'll have to check that later. So we get 2 prize cards for that. And we take the lead. It's now 3-2. Oh, fantastic cards. Very fantastic cards to get. I want to look at this. Please let me look at this. Weak to fighting. Double weak to fighting. But this is a dragon type Pokemon. So even though we got fighting energy on, it's still dragon type, unfortunately. What's up, K9? How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Yeah, no, I know. I just realized that. I just looked at it. I was like, oh, it's fucking dragon type. Cool. So we do have the Pal Pad. Did get our boss's orders back in here. We can use the Trekking Shoes and the Explorer's Guide. Maybe not the Explorer's Guide because we don't really want to discard 4 cards. But we'll see. We'll see. Ooh. They're stalling out. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't have the switch anymore. Oof. It does cost 1 energy to retreat, though. Oh, they're going to take me out anyways. That's fine. That's okay. Alright, so we're going to go Koraidon here, and let's see what we get. 9 cards left to our boss's orders. The Awakening Drum. Do I want to draw 4 cards? Not really. We'll go Trekking Shoes. Do I want the switch? No. What do I get? Roaring Moon. I don't want that either. Fuck. 6 cards left. I'm just gonna keep going because I can one-shot this guy. I will find the boss's orders at some point. 120, that's enough. Let's go. All right, choose one. So, Professor Sada's Vitality. I literally built my own version of this deck last night. Took it to League today. Just got back. How'd it go? How'd the deck go? How'd it turn out? Did you win? Did you win everything? All right. Oh, that's right. We do have the Super Rod. We can put shit back. Can fill the deck back up with all these beautiful energies. Won all 3 games. Beat Zard and 2 Future Box decks. Nice, dude. You see, that is why we're not playing the Roaring Moon. Oh, and we just got rid of the Switch. Fuck this guy. He's gonna attack me from the bench. He's a piece of shit. We might have to play Professor Sada's Vitality now. We go Awakening Drum. No, I want to go... Yeah, we'll go Professor Sada's Vitality. We'll attach a Fighting to you and a Dark to you. Draw 3 cards, which I'm not going to enjoy doing. We got 2 cards left. We do have the boss's orders, so we can use it next turn. We're going to go Super Rod here. 2 energy, that's it? Okay, we're going to go 2 energy, and I guess we'll go Roaring Moon as well. Add some cards in there. We'll go Earthen Vessel. Get rid of the Nest Ball. We'll go for 2 energy. Fantastic. We'll put the Roaring Moon down here. We'll put an energy on here. I'm only gonna hit for 150. I gotta wait for next turn to use the boss's orders, so I guess I'll just hit for 150 and force him to retreat. I'm guessing he's gonna play the Koraidon next, but we'll see. We will see. Moon hits Crown for weakness. Oh shit, you're right. Fuck. Rod Energy Vessel out. I should have just retreated. That's alright. He needs 3 cards. I have the boss's orders now, so unless they play Iono, I'm totally fine. Oh, and they lost the boss's orders. I like that. Yeah, having this boss's orders in hand is great. Having a lot of damage on those guys is great as well. Oh, he doesn't even get the knockout. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that'll be game. Yeah, that's why I did that, because I had the boss. That's my problem when I'm playing this game, is like as a user error thing, I'll get so locked into like figuring out one strategy, I'll just ignore easier options that are in my hand, which is very unfortunate for me. All right, we're just going to boss his orders in. I guess we'll go the same amount of HP, right? We'll just win it like that. 150, 150 is 300. Thank you very much. Opponent conceded. Game 1 in the bag. Win for me. That's 2 games now where, like, I shouldn't have played it the way I played it. There's just so many different ways to play your hands with this deck. It's tough. Okay, so we're going up against E-Dom CL. And they flipped tails. What did they call? Aha, they called heads. So I'm going first. Interesting start. Interesting start. Big start. Fucking A. Ooh, and the Trekking Shoes as well. Boss's orders, Arwen, what's this? Can I not get at least an advantage, you piece of shit game? Fucking hell, dude. Alright, and it looks like they had a good start as well. We did get a Fighting Energy. Love that. Okay, Walking Wake EX. Scary. I'm gonna go Earthen Vessel on... We're gonna go Nest Ball here. We're gonna grab go. Earthen Vessel on the Trekking Shoes. Go like that. Get an energy on here. We'll go Awakening Drum. Very nice. I'm going to booster capsule this guy. And we're going to draw more cards. What did I put on him? He's got one fighting. I'll get rid of the dark. I have more darks in here. Got another dark. Alrighty. And we're going to end the turn. Okay. Not too bad. Looking like a nice start. We have a lot of Pokemon to go with. We have the Explorer's Guide, which is going to help us fill the discard pile with Pokemon. The Koraidon is going to hit fairly hard, actually, for our first turn. They're not even... Oh, there goes the hand. You love to see it. You love it. All the best plans. Cool. So all the draw is gone. All the energies are gone. All my fucking cards are gone, dude. I fucking hate Iono so much. Like, what the fuck? I get another Pokemon to fill the bench and a Nest Ball. At least I got an energy. Thank fuck. Fuck this guy. I'm so sick of playing Ionos. Okay, and we're going to keep that as well. I'll go Koraidon here. We'll go Explorer's Guide. Sada's Vitality. Do I actually have any energy in here? I do. I have one, so we can draw 3 cards with that. I like that. We could grab the other energy. Let's go for the other energy. Perfect. And actually, we have a Dark Patch, so we can attach an energy. And we can discard this Dark Energy for 2 cards. And use the Sada on that. We got another energy. I love it. 150 damage. Let's go. Alrighty. Now that I have the boss's orders, I'm kind of tempted to swing the other Walking Wake in. And hit that one. Or maybe I'm going to swing this one back in. Oh no, because this one now has the gift energy, so they get to draw up like until their hand has 7 cards, I believe. Yeah. I love saving the boss's orders, but it also might be wise to swing in and hit this guy so that both of them are easily just 1 hit away from knockout, and then that's very easy to access. Bulbasaur is in here. I wonder what that's going to become. Yeah, I need to swing this guy in and hit him. Is he going for a Grottle? What's the Bulbasaur going to be? What kind of Venusaur is this guy going to have? Oh, it's going to be the loopy one where you draw cards. So this is his draw engine. Interesting. Oh, wait. Can you swap me out? I can't even see this. Can I see this? Once during your turn, flip a coin. Switch a bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Alright, that's annoying. So how many do we have in here? We have the 1. We can attach 2, so we'll discard the fighting energy from the hand. We'll draw 2 cards. Another Professor Sada. We could put this dark energy onto here. We'll go Professor Sada. Because he doesn't have the energy he needs yet. This is going to be a pain in the ass. How many? I don't have the damage to take that out yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, we're doing 120. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to be dumb. We're going to go like this. And I think we're going to put a dark onto here. Oh, I'm immune to all special conditions. Perfect. So I don't even have to fucking worry about him. Cool. So we'll take out the Walking Wake. That's 2 shots. This Walking Wake is going to need 2 shots as well. I can apply the Ancient Booster Capsule to any Pokemon that gets confused. So we're going to save this guy in our hand. Have to hope he doesn't have another Iono. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. We also have the Switch. So regardless of what this guy does, we're in a pretty good, healthy spot. 220 is a nice low. Well, I spoke too soon. To be honest, we could take out the Kingler V if we get the Roaring Moon up enough. We don't have a lot of the discard in place yet, but that's okay. We will see. These guys have big retreat costs as well, which makes it kind of easy to lock someone in position if we need to. Tails. Haha! Thank you. No fucking way. All right, what are you doing? He's switching out. Who's he switching for? The Kingler. Oh, because the Kingler can go and find energies. Fuck that guy. And he's got the Iono. Fuck this kid, man. That's 2 Ionos this game. Just play your own hand. Just play your own fucking hand. I hate these people. I hate this fucking card. It's... really want the designers of this game to stop putting out cards that allow you to fuck with your opponent's hand. It's such a piss take. People just have 4 of them in their fucking deck. Oh, oy vey, man. Alright. Well, now I don't have Professor Sada. I guess I can discard this. And we'll see what we get. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. That makes sense, right? Do I need another energy immediately? No, my Roaring Moon has all the energy. We're not even doing tons of damage with the Roaring Moon, but that's okay. I'm getting the Earthen Vessel, so that's fine. That's fine. And then we can get rid of one of the Flutter Manes with the Earthen Vessel. Grab one of those, Put one on here. Okay, wait, how much damage am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're doing 170 damage right now. Sure. Not enough, so don't have the boss's orders. Can't do much. Just got to double hit them. The thing we do have on our side is they don't have any prize cards, and all of our Pokemon are set up now. And the Roaring Moon will be like a couple of steps away from us getting the discard pile up to like 220. So this is going to be a pain to deal with. We don't have our the super booster in case we get swapped by the Venusaur, but we do have a Switch, so that's okay. And they forgot to use the ability. They just forgot to use it, I think. Oh, they got the head, so they're going for the water energies now. Those Walking Wake are going to be up and running. I'm very fortunate that we have so many Pokemon up and running already, though, so... Okay. We'll go Trekking Shoes here. Yeah, I guess we'll keep that. I guess we'll play it now. See what we get. We can play Roseanne's backup as well. We got another Switch. I like that. So shuffle a Pokemon, a tool, a stadium card, and an energy card from your discard pile. Do I to shuffle 1, 2 energies. We could discard another energy. And then super rod them back. Let's try that. Got 11 cards left. Very nice. Okay, never mind. We'll go, we're gonna save that. Alright, I think I'm just gonna hit for 150. We'll save both of those. Keep it at 9. We're down to 2 prize cards now, which is very nice. If we find a boss's orders, we can just swap in the brute bonus. Not actually. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this attack does 120 more damage. So he's only going to do 120 damage unless the Loopy Lasso hits. So I understand why he set this deck up like this now. He's using the Loopy Lasso. So you can flip the coin, potentially get special conditions onto the active Pokemon of the opponent, and then he can hit for double. Tails, tails, tails. Thank you. Okay, and we got another one. Come on. Let's see it. Tails, tails, tails. Come on. Tails, tails, tails. Thank you. Damn. Playing the lottery here with this one. All right, now you can only do 120, buddy. Only do 120. I get to hit you first. And he got rid of the boss's orders. Okay. How many boss's orders have I used? I haven't used any. He Iono'd my boss's orders right at the start. So it's in the 9 cards left. Like, what are you doing? Nice try. Nice try, buddy. Can't poison me. Hey, yo! All right, let's see it. Come on. Come on. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hit for 120. Come on. There you go. 120. Done. Done and done. Do I have any more of those left, or are they all in here? 1? There's only 1 in here. We could use Professor Sada's Vitality. I don't really want to stack energy on these Pokemon though. Pal Pad. I don't even know. Let's go for Roseanne. There's only 1 in here. We're gonna take these energy. I can only do 1 of each, huh? I'm gonna leave the rest in there. I don't really need. I could. What do I have in my hand? Could go for another Roaring Moon actually. We'll do that. Done. We can use the Nest Ball to get it out. When that's done, we can use Professor Sada's to help us with it. Pal Pad. Is there anything in here I would want to get? No, not really. I think I'm just gonna hit for the 150. Kind of wish I had a boss's orders, but that's fine. They still have 6 cards, 6 prize cards to take, and they have 10 cards left to take them with. So even though these guys are fully leveled up, you know, if everything goes well, unless they get the Loopy Lasso thing going, we should be okay for what we want to do. They should only be able to get 4 Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. Here comes Arvin. What's he getting? I wonder. A tool and an item would be my first guess. Alright, let's go. Loopy Lasso, come on, Tails. Thank you. And another Loopy Lasso. Hoping for Tails. Tails, Tails, Tails. No. Okay, so he gets to drag someone else into the starting spot. I hope it's not the Roaring Moon. But it might be. It's the Roaring Moon. So he's going to take out Roaring Moon. That's fine. I'm going to bring the Koraidon back in and take him out. So that's okay. I don't know why he did that, because he had the one-shot on this guy. We have 2 switches. I can play anyone forward. I might play this guy forward. Maybe I'll play this guy forward. I don't know. We got 10 cards left. Got another Roaring Moon here. We got the Sada's Vitality. I could put some energy on, draw 3 cards, see what we get. I like that. We're gonna go Dark Energy here. We're gonna go Dark Energy here. So everyone's all set to go. Did not find the boss's orders we were hoping for. We got 6 cards left in the deck. I'm gonna attach another energy here. Oh, and I get the knockout. Like, he just left it in. Okay, that's the game. I didn't even realize I had the knockout. Why wouldn't you retreat and hit with the one that doesn't have any damage on it? Like, I don't understand that. That's my bad. All right, GG. Got another win. 3 wins on the day. Look at that damage. 900 damage. Delightful. Delightful amounts of damage coming out of this deck. Okay. So that is going to be it from me today. I hope everyone that came along for the stream had a good time. I had a very good time. This is a very fun deck. Requires a lot of thinking. Requires you to get very low in your deck. You have to be comfortable with few cards left and working around that. You also have to be wary of decks that are going to make you deck out. And you have to be careful to not be too hungry to discard cards. That's why we have the Koraidon in there, so you get that nice balance of bench Pokemon and then also discard cards. So, very fun card. Highly recommend people throw their own version of this deck together. I'm sure there's multiple. And let me know how it goes in the comments. Would love to hear that. So, below me on the screen, I have 2 links. There's a red link. That is to my YouTube channel. That is the M.D.Tenebris Gaming YouTube channel. If you like what you saw today, feel free to go and check it out. I have this deck. I have many other decks up. The future deck for the Iron Thorns is up. I'm going to have that linked in the description, and a bunch of other decks. So you can like, you can subscribe, you can click the bell. It'll let you know when there are new videos available. Occasionally, I do stream Polytopia. If you're into that, there are a couple Polytopia videos up. I need to get better at the format for that, but that's all right. We also have a link below that is purple. That is to my Twitch. That's where I am now. I'm here every Saturday at 2 p.m. and every Wednesday at 6:30. So if you want to come watch me be a fool, maybe take part in the chat, give me advice on what cards I need in the deck, feel free to do it here and now. That's all good. There's also in the information box a link to a Discord channel. If you want to get me offline, get stream announcements, discuss deck building before the deck goes live on the stream, and any other good stuff, that is the place to do it. So feel free to come and hang out. I would like to thank everyone that came along for the stream today. And you, the viewer at home, if you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch after the fact, I would like to thank you. I appreciate the support. Consider following and subscribing, and enjoy checking out anything else. I hope you're enjoying the content. So, that is going to be it from me today. I hope wherever you are in the world, you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. The sun has come out where I am. I'm very excited to spend the rest of my Saturday doing more deck building and other stuff, so we're going to see. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I hope you get a very nice, restful sleep tonight. And I hope you have a fantastic Sunday and a great week. If you're coming on Wednesday, I'll see you on Wednesday. Otherwise, this is M.D.Tenebris. I'm signing off. So take it easy. Peace out. Adios. Thanks. Have a good one.